Hello, hello, hello to my kings and my queens, my brothers and sisters in the spirit. Welcome back to another video of your sister, Corinne. With this video right here, you know what? I just did a video before this one when I was speaking about this book right here, the book of Secret Wisdom. I know that many of you are not going to purchase this book, and that's okay. Um, you're doing you as far as seeking your own path, okay, as far as your own knowledge, and that's a good thing. I know for me, I don't go by what people tell me. I move to what divine that's within me. However it leads me, that's how your system move. I don't really go by what things that people tell me. I'm trying to get out of that so-called control type system, which is of the matrix. Trying to control us. It's done enough programming, okay, since our childhood. We've all been programmed enough. Always be led by the spirit in your heart, okay? But definitely by the spirit. But anyway, I just wanted to share this with you real quick. There's a part in the book where it speaks about aura, okay? It speaks about the aura. And, our aura, let me just say this, is very sacred. Everybody aura is different. It's pretty much like one spiritual energy. I say it's pretty much like our energy signature, shall I say. Just like I say when you go out in the sun, you take a picture of yourself, whether you're facing the sun or not. The sun's going to bounce off your energy and it's going to let you know where you are, okay, as far as that which you are. As far as the energy that's coming off your body, it's going to let you know where you are vibrationally, okay? What kind of aura or energy you're giving off, shall I say? Like I said, we can fool other people, but you cannot fool the sun. Everybody's colors are different, and different is good. But your sun will definitely let you know where you are. As far as how the cosmic see you. Okay, the cosmic, the divine see you. So let me just read this real quick for you, family. If you want to know really where many of you are, as far as if you cannot see your own aura or see other people's aura, just step outside, face the sun, and take a picture. It should be like one dominant color. So a lot of times we have that rainbow effect, but many of you should see like a dominant color. All right, that dominant color is standing out. They give you an idea, as far as where you are vibrationally. Okay, but let me real quick read this. I think it's very important. Okay, and I'm reading from this book right here. So many of you have ears to hear. I don't want y'all to be too distracted. A lot of people who watch me, they're so distracted. They're looking at everything except having a listening ear. So may you have a listening ear, okay? Because distraction is a beast. Here we go. Aura. The electromagnetic radiation of all the accumulated energies of a living organism, especially the heart, retaining its dominant color, sound, and scent. All bodies and objects of the manifest world are surrounded by an aura. The human aura is kind of a passport which quickly identifies the individual essence and destiny. In the future, a person aura will determine their suitability to hold important positions in every domain of life. Every thought, emotion, feelings, or act leaves an impress on their aura in the form of radiation, which in turn magnetically attracts elements from space that corresponds with their tonality. Tonality. I'm sorry, family. The more powerful the fiery energy in a man, the stronger the influence of his aura over his whole environment. Throughout his life, a man suffuses everything he touches with the radiation of his aura, brightening or darkening the objects around him. Besides, everyone perceives the world through the prism of their aura, as though they were looking through glasses. Hence, through a aura of light, one sees only the light which a dark aura offers, glimpse mostly of the darkness. Nevertheless, the aura of a newborn child is colorless as a rule until the age of 7, when the first gleam of consciousness imbues it with the color corresponding to the accumulation of previous lives. The margin of the aura should be enclosed by a protective net woven together from the sediment of the most refined fiery energies from defense against extraneous intrusion and influences. But spirits devoid of spirituality do not have such a guard. Therefore, they often fall victim to the impact of other people's aura, especially of those possessing a powerful aura of black fire. They also succumb to the indoctrination of various evil entities from the subtle plane. And this explains why many of you who have eyes to see, when you see people auras and it's dark, okay? Rewind this video. I just explained, well, I didn't just explain, but this book just explained that which you are seeing, okay? Yeah. I'm going to read it again, so you don't have to rewind it. I'll read it again, okay? So have ears to hear. And this is speaking to those who have eyes to see and they see people aura that looks dark, you know, it looks real dark, sometimes blotted out or whatever. But have ears to hear. But spirits devoid of spirituality do not have such a guard. Therefore, they often fall victim to the impact of other people aura, especially of those possessing a powerful aura of black fire. They also succumb to the indoctrination of various evil entities from the subtle plane. This, of course, affects human health most of all. Attachments, family. Attachments. I spoke about this before, how attachments can affect one's health. So a lot of time when people are sick, you know, they have attachments, okay? You remove attachments, okay, your health improves. But you don't have to take my word for it. Remember that more spirituality-minded people have a protective net in the form of fiery ruby sparks. However, dark entities are always attempting to break through, for even the slightest rupture open the way to control over one's being. That's why you must protect your energy, protect your aura, okay? Protect your heart space. Stay in your heart space. When you stay in your heart space, all right? You don't allow nothing to come in and to taint it, okay? The aura of powerful spirits generate a rays which impulse thoughts or anything else with its color and energy. When a thought like this is aimed in a specific direction, it has an appearance of a real ray in space equipped with tremendous power. A planet too possesses an aura along with a protecting net. The aura of the Earth accumulates all the energy produced by the activities and free will of humanity. At the beginning of its existence, the aura of the Earth was golden, but by the mid-20th century, it has turned ash gray with clouds of brown gas and black holes in its protective net. By the end of the last century, the heredity of light and its earthly collage managed to restore the net, but the state of the planet and aura still depends upon humanity collective and every living being in particular. That's why, you know, many of us who have awakened, you know, we come into this state of love, 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 love for humanity, love for planet Earth, Gaia. You know, we can all come together collectively and meditate and you know, set our attentions to think of love and healing to Mother Earth Gaia, as well as, you know, not only the planet, but Mother Nature, and as well as to one another. You know, it's all about love, family. Love heals, period. Um, but getting back to the aura, that's why many people, like I said, they have eyes to see. They see color, people aura, you know, that are around them. And some people see, my feet just now vibrated. That's crazy. It's time for me to meditate. I feel like the spirits want me to come in for a reason. But anyway, that's why it's good to have eyes to see and see people aura, because that's one way of reading them and get an idea of where they are vibrationally. But I just wanted to share this with you, family. And like I said, for those of you who do see people aura, it is, you don't see no like colors, you know, you see just black, you know, around them. Yeah, these are people who have allowed, who have had holes in their aura, and for the most part, it's nothing but the low vibrational uh, entities or attachments that had attached themselves to that person, and you know, woe to them, because it can cause sickness to them as well. It's not for their highest good as far as having attachments. Um, so I'm through with that. Many of you can rewind this video, and as I started, I'll read about the auras and get a more understanding on what I was speaking on. But it's pretty much self-explanatory, family. As you see, I just read this information from this book, okay? So anyway, I also want to real quick, and if many of you want me to, like, every now and then, to speak more about different chapters, to read more, you know, different interesting topics from this book, let me know, okay? And your sister will do that for you, okay? Let me know. I want to read this real quick, 'cause I feel like it's very important, and then I'm going to end this video. The persecution of love. I'm not going to read all of it, just a little, okay? Just enough to get it in you, so you know, get your head spinning, to make you think. That's the point, to make you think, okay? Think for yourself. See, does this resonate with you? All right. The persecution of love. The light of illumination touches the earth. The long night that had dominated human consciousness was losing its thickly huge layer. I'm going to read that again, okay? The light of illumination touched the earth. The long night that had dominated human consciousness was losing its thickly hued layer. The dark veil of ignorance begins to drop from people's eyes as they opened their vision and were imbued with alertness. Those who most longed for the light were touched with fires by the sons of heaven. Their flash of illumination spreads among the chosen. Those people absorbed the fire with eager enthusiasm, adding to the luminous compatibility of their, capability of their hearts. The world became lighter and brighter, but still one had to work hard to kindle the fire in the light bearer companions, and the sons of heaven called for help from those who had preserved the lucidity of the flame. Sparks were flaring, and with the new era came a great inflow of fire. Many people were already carrying the divine flame within their breasts. Did you hear that? Did you hear that? Let me read that again. Sparks were flaring, and with the new era, okay, came a great inflow of fire. Many people were already carrying the divine flame within their breasts. Nevertheless, they were in the minority compared with the whole mass of humanity. These light bearers were recognized immediately, for it is impossible to conceal the light. Okay, a light cannot be hidden. They spoke of God of pure heaven, embraced by the flame of love of the Son of eternity. The darkness was irradiated by such flowery speeches and wanting to wrap everyone in an even dispense veil of ignorance. She infused malice into the mind of their listeners, consumed with violent rage and blinked by anger, the slightness grope of stone from stony hearts, interlaced with a hail of curse rained down on those who were bearing the light of love. Love was beaten, tortured, burnt. Love was beaten, tortured, burnt. Think about those who, in the past, all right, they were considered as witches, those who were different, people who had gifts, whatever those gifts were, they just stood out. Just people who stood out, and a lot of people to this day choose to stay silent to keep from being exposed as being different, because they know when they speak out, people are going to look at them as different because, they're strange, they're peculiar people. Love was beaten, tortured, and burnt, but she was inflexible, for she was. I apologize, family. Some of these words are kind of long, and I'm trying to break them down to pronounce them correctly, so I apologize, okay? But she was inflexible. It's Infeasible, but she was infeasible. I guess it's infeasible, for she was drawing upon immortal forces within herself. She loved, and that was all that mattered. Sparks were initiating. This book is so juicy, family. It's so juicy. But I don't want to make these videos long. I'm going to read one more verse, this verse right here in the middle, and then I'm going to stop, okay? I can always do another video going in a little more deeper, all right? The gods saw how desperately the warriors of love were fighting, armed with the divine gift. They walked the earth with a single mission in mind: to love. For them, the most important thing was to preserve love for humanity intact. They did not expect a loving response in return, as they failed to meet love in those who had extinguished the spark of fire within themselves and had grown cold. Love was to initiate their godly smoking wick. The bearers of the flame touched everyone in sight. Some were initiated at once, promising to preserve and cultivate their tiny flame, while others avert their eyes. Still others took a stone out of their bosom, which they had harbored there in place of their heart. Yes, a stone had replaced the heart, but God knew how to work with such dense matter, which a stone, family, which at some point would turn into a gentle, infectious scarlet flower. On and on they labored. And it says right here, a drop of water can wear away a stone. I ain't going through all that, but you get where I'm going with this. So, wow. So, family, I know I'm very humble about, my experiences. I can only tell the way I can, because I've have had these experiences, and I know many of you can relate. I feel very humble about it. I didn't ask, for the gift, but thanks be to the Most High God. I'm grateful to have encountered this gift of awakening, having a spiritual awakening, and all that comes with it. Yes, many of you, I say, embrace your gifts, embrace the fact that your third eye is awakened. There's nothing evil about it. Embrace the fact that you can see within yourself, seeing these beautiful colors and sacred geometrical shapes, and seeing these, celestial, cosmic beings within you that are your, family within, as well as seeing your ancestors and your loved ones who have passed on, you name it, even seeing your angels, as well as the divine, seeing this beautiful light, of a humanoid looking being, which I've seen before. It doesn't even have the head space is nothing but full of light. I've seen him, approaching me like that as well. But I'm just saying, embrace it. The times we're living in, nobody's throwing stones at us anymore. Nobody's burning us at the stake. Nobody's hanging us, shall I say. But we can be criticized and talked about and belittled due to people, they don't understand you, and all that comes with it. You will be criticized for such a time as this, but that spark that is within you, be in your heart space, expand that light. That person who, talking negative of you, love them for where they are. That's what it's all about. All this protects your heart space. It expands your light. All you can do is just pray for your brothers and sisters who don't understand you, okay? Love them from where they are. I will be doing more readings from this book, okay? I feel like it's very important for those who are watching my channel. And so just let me know if many of you are interested in it. So that's all I have for you for today. Remember your aura. All it's doing is letting people, that's why people are able to read your aura. It lets them know where you are, as far as you being in a good space or not. And like I said, your son can definitely read you as well, because all you got to do is go outside and take a picture, and you will see that main color that stands out. As far as seeing your energy signature, it will stand out. So I hope this video is helpful for many of you. I know this book is helping me big time. Oh Lord, my Sheba coming in. It's time for me to go. All right, family. This is a great step out. Sheba's in the building. Hey, Sheba. Hey, Sheba. Bye, Sheba. Bye, family.